and we are going to study about tangents to a circle. So turn to page 206. Page 206, chapter 10, circles. और सर्कल्स के बारे में आपने लास्ट ईयर वैसे पढ़ा हुआ है दैट व्हाट अ सर्कल इज. राइट नाउ वी विल बी फोकसिंग ऑन द लाइंस which touch the circle at a point. As such, that line is called a tangent. So they have started by taking a few examples here. Yes, beta, I'll be starting right now. I'll be starting right now because I would like to just go over the introduction and then questions might be done tomorrow. So let us first of all take this example they have given here. Consider a circle and consider a line PQ. So they have given three possibilities कि हमारे पास एक सर्कल है और एक लाइन है. तो पहली पॉसिबिलिटी ये है कि जो लाइन है वो सर्कल के बाहर है, सर्कल को कहीं पे भी इंटरसेक्ट नहीं कर रही. सेकेंड पॉसिबिलिटी इज दैट द लाइन एक्चुअली एंटर्स द सर्कल एंड देन एग्जिट्स इट. It enters the circle and it exits it, and in that case the line will have 2 points of intersection with the circle. The third possibility is where the line does not enter the circle, it touches the circle and just goes away. So the point of meeting, the meeting point, is just one. I will just write down here, you can also write in your books if you want. So there, here we have no point of intersection, and here we have 2 points of intersection, and in this case 1 point. So based on this you can actually define what kind of, all right, so I think you have done tangents in physics, that's good.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
in this case, in second figure where the line has 2 points of intersection with a circle, it is called secant to the circle, and where the line has just 1 point of intersection with the circle, it's called tangent to the circle. So if you're familiar, we will be just taking up the next thing here. So over here, the definition. And please mark this as well and this as well. I think there is a figure given in your book. Yeah, this one. So if you just take this figure here, as you can see, there are multiple lines drawn, and the lines are actually intersecting at 2 different points except for the one here and the one here. So as the line moves away towards the exterior of the circle, the points of intersection come closer. The points of intersection of the line PQ with the circle keep coming closer, and eventually they are coinciding. So जब तक लाइन इंटीरियर में रहेगी तब तक वो सीकेंट रहेगी, और जैसे जैसे पॉइंट्स क्लोजर आ रहे हैं दे मीट राइट हियर, द पॉइंट्स ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन कोइंसाइड एंड द सीकेंट इज नाउ द टेंजेंट ऑफ द सर्कल. This is an activity. The point where your tangent touches the circle or meets the circle is called the point of contact, and we do not say that the tangent actually intersects the circle, we say that the tangent touches the circle at that point. The word changes, the verb that you use, intersection की बजाय हम बोलेंगे that the tangent, the line which is tangent to the circle, touches the circle at a point, and the point where it touches the circle is called the point of contact. They have given an example of a bicycle wheel here. The way bicycle wheel moves, any wheel of any vehicle moves, it comes in contact with the surface on which it is moving, and at a given instant the point which comes in contact with the surface is called the point of contact. The first theorem whose proof is in your syllabus is theorem 10.1. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So let's write down the proof for this one. You can write down. I'll be using the same names as given in the book. We have been given a circle with center O, and there's a tangent xy to the circle, and P is the point of contact. We want to prove that OP is perpendicular to xy. Means if the point of contact is connected or joined to the center of the circle, the line segment so formed will be perpendicular to the tangent. This is what we want to prove here, that OP is perpendicular to XY. It's not given, and later on this is a result that we will be using in the questions. That point of contact se agar radius draw kiya jaye, that radius is actually perpendicular to the tangent at that point of contact. So to prove this, there is one result actually which I would like you to remember, that अगर हमारे पास कोई भी line है, please pay attention because इसका proof दो lines का है. The result actually states that if you have a line, let us say the name of the line is the same as the one tangent here, xy, and there is a point O lying outside this line, और उस line से अगर हम segments draw करें, if we want to connect point O with this line xy, what I can do is I can join O with xy, or I can draw infinitely many line segments from point O onto xy. Out of these, the shortest one will be perpendicular to xy. So as you can see here, if I name these as OA, OB, OC, OD, OE, I can draw multiple lines here. इनमें से जो सबसे छोटी होगी वो perpendicular होगी. This is the logic we will be using in theorem 10.1 कि अगर किसी point से हम किसी line पे segments draw करते हैं, तो जो सबसे छोटा segment होगा, it is ought to be perpendicular to that line. And to find that OP is the shortest, हम बोलेंगे कि OP सबसे छोटा line segment है drawn from O onto XY, that's why it's perpendicular. And for that we are going to consider in general a random point on the tangent. So let's take Q on the tangent, and then you can just join. Point P lies on the circle and point Q lies outside the circle. So we can write down that OP is smaller than OQ. OP will actually be equal to radius of the circle, and OQ will be greater than the radius of the circle. So the relation between OP and OQ that exists is that OP is shorter in length as compared to OQ. This means OP is the shortest line segment which can be drawn from O to XY.